Whew. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing fabulous on this Sunday afternoon. I just want to say this, Miss Ann, Peaches, and Aunt, y'all ain't shit. And they know what I'm talking about. But anyway, um, I can't even remember what the flip. Hold on, let me say, refresh my memory brain. I think, well, we know. Oh, Truth and Shanice. So Truth and Shanice met in Cancun on vacation. We met Los, I think that's her husband's name, and Shanice are married. Been married for quite some time now. And he's cheating on her, which she knows he done cheated on her, and he's promised her he wouldn't do it or whatnot. But guess what? His baby mama then text him, and she want to know who is this broad texting her husband. But of course, he lies about it and say it was somebody from the trap texting him because he needs to do something, whatever it may have been. I don't know. But anyway, so her and her best friend and they said we're gonna live. It's more like a YOLO type thing, I would say, because they, hooked up with some guy niggas they didn't even know. Yeah, I had to see, remember, you know, yeah. I'm still messed up from last night, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it together. I guarantee you that. Truth and Shanice ended up sharing his room, and Gabe, poor baby. Did y'all like Gabe? Gabe is a mess. It's gonna get funnier as we go, but this will be he him and Gia started messing around, and so they go back home to celebrate how long they've been doing business on the streets. And Shanice never told Truth that she was married, never told him she was married, which I think that she should have told him. But then another side of me is like, well, no, because she said, this after this week, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And he agreed to it too. But when he seen her at that thing, at that little dinner they was having, oh, he was in his feelings big time. He told they got Carlos so damn drunk he done went to their house. He told Shanice she had 20 minutes to get down those steps. She was like, Carlos, I'm trying, I mean, not Carlos, Truth, I'm going to try and make it with my husband. Um, you know, Truth broke in the house to get to her and screwed her right down the steps with her husband upstairs sleeping. Wow. That's some shit for your ass. But I wouldn't tell y'all to try that in the real world. But anyway, so uh what's that little friend name? I don't know if I got the friend name. I promise y'all I'm gonna start back taking notes. I'm just trying, I really thought that I had everything situated and I could just move on. But baby, I'm gonna tell y'all, I went through because I'm a double checker on stuff that I like, on stuff that I'm doing. I went back through my notebooks that you all see back there with my little cup. I went back through my notebooks, and when I first started, I started doing X's and O's on paper. I'm like, what is this for? And I think it was from when Arthur's was sending me their catalog. Since they had sent me their catalog, I didn't have to go on the app that I go on to get their books. But Lord and behold, I'm, comparing what I got in the system for them. Girl, when I tell you that shit wasn't matching up in 1 + 1 and 2, I had to start off. Well, I didn't start all the way over. It's just the ones that when I initially first started. So I went back and I got all those together. And then y'all already know that I was oh, while I'm talking, y'all can go get you a little drink or something. Get you marijuana, your cigarettes, your wine, your beer, liquor, whatever your choice. And today is Cinco de Mayo, so y'all need to turn up. But anyway, so I had to restart some stuff, and I promise you, once I get it all together, for real, we're gonna go every day, every day. But anyway, so Gia, I don't forgot their friend name, their other friend name, the girl that sent Shanice the pictures of Los all hooked up with a girl, and he talking about she was asking for directions or something. Nigga, you a whole lie. Who? Why she need to lean all into you to ask you for directions? That don't make sense. Make it make sense. I understand you're in a loud club, but baby, you ain't got to be hugged up with the broad. But anyway, we left off on chapter 14. We're going to jump right back into it and go from there. So, and guess I already got everything fit. So I'm going to wait a little while so these other folks can. Uh, y'all like, what are you doing? Removing staples. Removing staples. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I promise y'all 2 hours. That's it. Nothing over 10 chapters. Well, how many ever chapters we can get in 2 hours? So let's go. Probably need to turn the TV down.
Chapter 14 Truth is why I feel the way I do about relationships and commitment. I know that all women aren't fucking bad, but these women play too many damn games. I know it was fucked up that I fucked that man's wife in his shit, with him there. But fuck that. I'm no regular ass nigga, besides that nigga wasn't shit. Baby girl fucked with the wrong nigga, now that I have my answer as to why she did what she did. I won't contact her ass again, I can't fuck with a woman like that. I pulled up to my house and punched in my code, the gates opened, and I drove up my driveway to my home. I needed to get a decorator over here to spruce the place up. I have been here for about 6 months now and still don't have all of the house furnished. I have a 5-bedroom, 5-bath home. It came equipped with a large eat-in kitchen, theater, gym, and an indoor pool.
Okay,
I have someone coming out tomorrow to look at the land because I wanted to put a basketball court on the grounds. When I made it in the house, I went straight to my shower to wash up. I was tired and still pissed at what happened. I got out of the shower, and then the realization hit me that I didn't use a condom when fucking Shanice. Fuck, I guess that's my bad. I'm normally on point with shit like that. I had a meeting around 2, and it was going on 4 in the morning, so I laid down and drifted off to sleep. I heard my phone ringing and it jolted me out of my sleep. Hello, I answered. IT was just calling to make sure you straight. I tried calling your ass a few times. You know I hate that shit. Truth, Gabe bust. I'm good. I just needed to know why she did what she did. I got my answer when I went to her crib. Now I'm cool. One stated groggily because I was still damn sleepy. Nigga, you went to that girl house, and she came outside to talk to you, he asked. Yes, I went to her house. You sent me the damn address, idiot. She refused to come out and talk to me. So, I went in to talk to her ass and the rest is history, I said nonchalantly. What? Please tell me you didn't fuck that girl in her marital home. Gabe laughed. Marital home? Really, nigga? Your ass ain't no damn divorce judge. Oh yeah, I don't fuck and tell, I replied. Oh, you are a nasty cold-hearted ass nigga, you hit that. Man wife up in his shit. You hard for that shit, I like your style nigga. Gabe said, and we both burst into laughter. I try my best to be the best, I said still laughing. You, let me tell you what the fuck happened last night. So, you know I have been fucking with Monty, right? She comes up to me at the party wanting me to come over. When I got to this bitch house, she didn't live in that bitch alone. The hoe had roommates, and a lot of them lil niggas running around too. Gabe was a funny nigga. There couldn't have been that many damn people in the house. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? She couldn't have had that many people living there. I laughed at his ass. You might as well say she lived with their ass. That chick had so many roaches in that fucking house you would have thought you were inside Roachland. One even fell in my damn head. I wanted to shoot the shit out of her and the fucking
And that
critters
was
running
kind of
around
loud,
there,
sorry.
toting machine guns on their damn backs. I told her ass to just burn the damn house down. Fuck throwing it away, he yelled, and I had rolled off my damn bed. I was laughing so hard. Did this nigga say the roaches were toting machine guns?
Yes, him
He
did.
can't do you right now. I will see you at the meeting. I said, still laughing, and ended the call. I got my ass off the floor and walked into my prayer room to give thanks. Yes, a hood nigga like me prays. After I was done, I took a shower and got dressed. It was going on 1 in the afternoon. I decided to leave a little early so I could stop by my restaurant and grab a bite to eat. I owned one of the most prominent restaurants in the city. You had to make reservations. A lot of celebrities found this to be the go-to spot. I decided to make a private area for them to enjoy. She claims, so that's the end of that. It took me about 35 minutes to get to my restaurant, and it seemed like we had a full house. Hey Truth, how have you been? Lori, my head manager, asked. I'm good, Lori. How is everything? I questioned around the place. Everything is running smoothly. I saw that you had an order up in the kitchen. Let me go get your food, and I will be right back, she stated and walked in the back. A few minutes later, Lori came back with my food. Here you go. Remember, we have a dinner meeting tomorrow night, she reminded me. I remember, I keep telling you I got this, I reassured her and walked out. I believe Lori has a crush on me. She was a real beautiful woman, but she worked for me. I don't want to mix business with pleasure. By the time I made it to the meeting, everyone was in attendance. Even Los was sitting at the table looking like death. What's up, everyone? I'm going to make this shit short and sweet. My price per brick is going up from 12.5 to 17. It's a take it or leave it type of deal. There will be no negotiations. Shit went up for me, so you know that means it goes up for y'all. Damn, you are killing us with that price. How much did it go up for you? Los asked. You don't question me on my shit, nigga. Worry about how you gon' pay me or get the fuck on. I don't need you, you need me. One more thing, don't ever come at me like that again. I roared. I'm just saying. Can't we discuss the price just a little? Shit is rough out there, Los replied. You ain't saying shit to me. You need to get a handle on your traps any damn way. I know all about the folks running up in your shit. You better find out who it was and fix it, because if I for 1 second think it's coming back to me, your crew is dead, and so are you. This is your only warning. I told him, and the meeting was over. I sat around for about an hour talking to Gabe and Quader. We all agreed to meet up at the strip club tonight and toss a few back. Los was a no good ass nigga, and everything his wife did, he deserved that shit. It's crazy how she used me to pay his ass back, but it's cool. Chapter 15. Gia was on my way to meet Shad. She said she needed to talk to me. I couldn't wait to hear all the drama that unfolded last night at the party. That shit is crazy as hell. I have been trying to call Tammy's ass all morning to see if she was able to get that number for me. You will see her tonight at the club. Mom, can we go to the mall this weekend? Melanie asked. What you need from the mall, Lonnie? I asked, staring at her through the mirror as I applied my lip gloss. I need new clothes. All my friends at school got new clothes and I want some new clothes too, she pouted. Lonnie, I said, kissing her on the cheek and walking out the bathroom. I had to drop Lonnie off to my mother because I had to work tonight. Thank you, Mommy, she stated excitedly. Lonnie, get your bag and let's go. I yelled out to her. It took me about 20 minutes to get to my mother's house. I could smell the food cooking, so I knew my mom was in the kitchen. Hey Mom, I spoke, kissing her on the cheek. Hey baby, what you got going on? You are dropping Lonnie off early today? She asked. I'm going to meet Sha for lunch, and then going back home to get some sleep before work tonight, I told her. Okay, I'm driving to New York to your auntie house in a couple of hours. We will be there for the weekend, so Lonnie will be home on Monday, my mom told me, and I swear. They stay gone. I told my mom months ago, she should just move to New York with Aunt Vivian. That's fine, Mom. I will see y'all on Monday. I gave her and Lonnie a kiss. When I made it to the restaurant, Sha was already seated. Hey boo, what's up? I asked her as I took my seat. Gee, I fucked up big time. She looked nervous. Girl, I heard about it. What the fuck did Truth say? He didn't tell Los, did he? I asked her. No, he only wanted to know why I didn't tell him I was married. But that's not all. He got my phone number and came to my house. I told him it was best that he left me alone, that I was a married woman, she stated, and I laughed. Girl, this nigga is the fucking plug, a real motherfucking boss. You think he gives a fuck about Los? These street dudes are disrespectful, just like your husband, I told her. When I didn't hear no more from him, I thought he decided to stop texting me. I was thirsty, so I got out of bed and went down to the kitchen to get something to drink. Gee, when I turned the light on, Truth was sitting in my living room. We went back and forth for a while and we fucked on my staircase. This hoe had the nerve to say. Bitch, you lying. You fucked him while Los was in the house? That is some shit for your ass. Now that's how you get a nigga back. Well, they say two wrongs don't make a right. But
Right.
fuck that. My wrong will make me feel better. I burst out laughing because this was some tea for your ass. Yeah, your ass is not helping. After we had sex, he just got up and left. I feel so fucked up. I think I will tell Los before someone else does.
Oh
Shanice
Lord.
responded.
You stupid
You
as hell.
crazy as hell. You not telling him shit. You think he gon' tell you he fucking another bitch?
Hell
Hell
no, he
no,
ain't.
he ain't gon' tell you shit but the lies he been telling you, I stated, picking up my menu so that I could place my order. Shanice and I continued talking about her situation and she promised to keep it to herself. I get wanting to make your marriage work, but she also knows that Los got some shit with him. I know that nigga ain't shit, but as her best friend one will be there for her. I finally made it home, and planned to rest until it was time to go to the club. I heard my phone vibrating in my purse. I quickly pulled it out. Hello. I'm pulling up. I need to talk to you for a minute. Tommy said and ended the call, not giving me time to respond to his ass. When I opened the door, he was walking up. I can't deny it if I wanted to. My daughter's father was fine. I just couldn't go there with him. He was all about himself. Didn't give a fuck about my feelings and what I wanted. What's up? I asked him, closing the door behind him. I need you, Gia. I want you back in my life. I will do whatever you want me to do. If it is a relationship you want, then I will give you that. Since we have been apart, it has been hard watching you date other niggas, he said, and I just stared at him, not believing he's coming to me now about this. Why now, Tommy? You know how long I tried to work this out with you. Begging you to be with me and Lonnie as a family. You didn't want that, so what changed? I had to. No, because I begged this nigga for years to be committed to only me. I just see the change in you, you starting to move away from me. I don't want that to happen. Give me a chance to make it right with you, G, he replied. Oh, I get it. You thought I was going to be stuck on your ass forever, huh? I told you there would come a day when I would stand on my own and heal from the shit you put me through. Now I'm standing tall, and you see me now. Guess what, Tommy? I don't see you like that anymore. Yeah, we fucked the other day, but that was it. It was just us fucking. I'm over the relationship shit with you. As long as we stick together on the co-parenting, I'm good, I told him. I was so good on his ass. I wanted a man that was really true about this shit, and Tommy only wanted to stop me from seeing other men.
Mhm.
That's how you feel, he raised his voice, so I knew he was getting mad. That's exactly how I feel. There will be no me and you. I will always be your friend, but that's it. There was nothing else for me to say to him. He was pissed, and I didn't care at all about his attitude. Don't think I'm going to let you just be with another nigga. I will kill you in his ass before I let that shit happen, he yelled and walked out slamming my door behind him. Did that nigga just threaten me? He doesn't like the way that shit feels, when you have to man up and accept it. I had to do it when he rejected me, so he needs to deal with it. Chapter 16 gave very nigga in Philly in this bitch tonight. We walked up to VIP and began popping all types of bottles. Throw It Up by Rihanna was blasting through the speakers. Why the fuck is it so damn crowded in here tonight? I asked Truth. Hell if I know. Somebody must be having a party, he replied. Alright, y'all better get yo money right, because it's almost that time. We know why y'all niggas here, ecstasy. We'll be coming to the stage next, the DJ yelled, and the club went crazy. Shorty must be a bad bitch if she got these niggas acting like this, I told the guys. This was our first time here at this particular strip club, we wanted to see something different. Can I get you guys anything else? The bottle girl asked. Nah, we good baby girl, Truth spoke and continued to watch the dancer on the stage. Do they have a blocked off area near the stage? I asked the bottle girl. Yeah, they have sections on the floor, but I don't know if any are open or not. Let me go check, and if it is, I will hold it for you, she responded and walked off. I actually liked the vibe in this club and would most definitely be coming back. About 20 minutes later, someone came up and told us the spot on the floor was open for us. Truth wasn't in the mood to move, but he didn't put up a fight. Shit, this a pretty cool spot, we right in front of the stage, Quader spoke out looking around the club. Yo, Q, isn't that your girl? I asked pointing to the bar area. Yeah, that's her, she told me she was a barmaid, we never discussed where she worked. Just as long as her ass ain't swinging on the pole then we good, he stated. I agreed with him. I couldn't have no woman that was a stripper, that shit just didn't sit right with me. I love to watch them dance, it just wasn't going to be my woman that took her clothes off for other niggas. I feel you on that bruh, I replied, just as the DJ began to speak. Here we go, the show all you nasty niggas been waiting for. Give it up for Ecstasy, the D screamed, and these niggas was pulling out all types of bread. Dirty by Tank began to play and the lights dimmed. This chick was fucking fine, she began gyrating her body on the pole. She had a diamond mask on her face but damn it was something about her. Fuck she a bad bitch. Quad yelled over the music. This chick had my ass zoned out the way she was moving on the pole. I mean baby girl was working the hell out of that stage, and money was flying left and right. When she moved closer to the front of the stage, it was something oddly familiar about her. But I brushed it off, because I could have seen her dance somewhere else before. She began removing her top and when her breast popped out, more money graced the stage. Let me ask you this question, does she look familiar to you? I asked Truth. Not really, but nigga we see so many damn women on a daily she may have crossed our path, he spoke, and my attention went back to the stage. The stripper was bouncing up and down, and when she stood, she removed her mask slowly. I jumped up, ready to fuck up every nigga in this bitch. I moved quickly to the stage. When I got close, she was still doing her fucking routine not noticing me. I pulled her ass right off that bitch and into my arms. What the fuck? Gabe, what the hell? Put me the fuck down, she yelled. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? Whack. Why the fuck this nigga hit my ass? I put her ass down and wore his ass out. Truth, and Quad was standing there to make sure no one else jumped in. Tommy, Gabe, stop that shit, what the fuck y'all doing? Gia screamed. The bouncers came and broke the shit up, but a nigga like me was on one and I wanted to rip this nigga head off, then send a hollow tip in his dome. I took my shirt off and gave it to Gia. Put this shit on and bring your fucking ass. You a fucking stripper, you didn't think to tell me that shit when you were riding my fucking dick. I roared, looking at her ass. If I was the type of dude to hit a woman, I swear she would be knocked the fuck out right now.
Oh
First off,
no.
nigga, I didn't feel the need to tell you what I did for a living. We weren't planning on seeing each other again, and this is my job. How the fuck you gon' come in here and show your ass? You better hope I don't get fired, because yo ass will be paying all my damn bills. Gia yelled in my face, like she was about to do something. You need to pipe the fuck down, before I do it for you. Why you out here showing every nigga your fucking body like you the fuck right? You ever heard of getting a real fucking job and still be able to keep your damn dignity? Do you want your daughter growing up doing the same shit? What the fuck that nigga talking about in there? You told me you didn't have a man, and he in there fighting for you like you his damn woman. I snapped on her ass because this shit had me on fucking fire. Gabe, y'all go ahead and get out of here. I will have Quad drop me off. You need to go handle your business. You may have a problem with that nigga in the club, and I need you to be ready for whatever, Truth stated. I'm good bruh, he can bring whatever the fuck he wants to bring. But I promise he not ready for my ass, I will put that nigga in the dirt, I told him. Gabe, that is my daughter's father and you will not touch him, Gia spoke, looking scared as hell now. I don't give a fuck who he is, if that nigga come for me, I'm giving his ass everything he is looking for in a hollow. Tip to match, I grabbed her ass up and we moved quickly to my damn car. I can't even understand why I snapped when I saw her on that stage. I need to call Tammy to get my belongings, and my money, she stated, and I gave her my phone as we sat in the car. Once, Tammy came out and handed Gia all of her things. I pulled out of the parking lot so fast her ass flew back on the seat. It was going to take me a
Understanding
minute to
is
calm
what I
down,
need.
because when I got like this it was hard to come down. It took me about 30 minutes to get to my house. Get out of the car. I spoke, still feeling like I was about to explode on her ass. I can't believe how fucking pissed I am. She needed to stay quiet until I had a chance to process this shit. You need to watch who the fuck you talking to. You pulled me off the stage like you my man, we not together. What the fuck is wrong with you, Gabe? Gia sat there staring at me like she wanted to knock my fucking head off. I'm talking to your ass, now let's go. I got out the car headed into the house. I could hear her behind me, so I never turned back. I proceeded up to my bedroom, stripping my clothes off headed to the shower. Gia was watching me like a hawk, and I continued to do what the fuck I was doing. I turned to pull something out for her to put on. You can wear this. I laid a t-shirt on the bed and walked into the bathroom. I turned the shower on and waited for the water to warm up. I got in the shower, and about 5 minutes later Gia walked in the bathroom naked and stepped in the shower behind me. Why you so mad at me, Gabe? This is my livelihood. I don't have nobody helping me pay my bills. It's just me. I have a daughter to take care of and her father doesn't help beyond her child support. Gia spoke, touching my back. Gee, I don't fuck with strippers and I'm feeling you heavy. But if you gon' keep doing that, then we can't kick it, baby. After I said what I had to say, I continued my shower. Gabe, if I had another way out, I wouldn't be stripping. But I don't, so I'm going to continue to do what I have been doing. She expressed her feelings about the situation, and one got out the shower. What the fuck did we have to discuss? If she was going to continue working there, how you gon' just walk out like that? You did all that shit back at the club to bring me here and treat me like shit? Fuck you, Gabe. I'm leaving. I don't need you judging me. I'm a fucking stripper. I'm good at it and I make good fucking money doing it. If you got a job for me paying the amount I'm making now, then I will take it. If not, shut the fuck up and get out your fucking feelings, she screamed, and I moved to her so quickly I thought I was going to break my fucking leg. I walked up on her, we were so close our noses were touching. Let me let you in on a secret, I'm a fucking boss. Lower your damn voice when you are addressing me. You damn right I'm in my fucking feelings because I want your ass, and you talking shit. You on this money tip, and I understand you got bills to pay, but like I said, I don't do fucking strippers. How much do you make at the club per month? I stared at her waiting for an answer to my question. Gabe, let's just talk about this later. She looked at me, with her face twisted in frustration. I asked you how much you make per month. Anger was clearly visible. I was having a hard time controlling what I was feeling. Why? Is the fucking question. I was angry with her ass, but I was pissed more with myself. It's hard to say. I only work 3 nights a week. Each night could range between 5 and 10,000, she replied. So, you saying roughly 15 to 30,000 a month? I asked her. Yeah, it's hard to say. She looked at me in confusion. I walked into my closet, grabbed my remote, punching a code in, and my safe rose from the floor. I grabbed 200 grand from the safe, threw it in a duffel and walked back in the room. I handed her the bag. She opened it and gasped. What is this? She asked. What does it look like? You work for me now, I spoke, and walked to the bar in my bedroom and poured me a drink. What the hell are you talking about? What kind of work, G? One don't sell pussy, nor do I sell drugs. She was standing with her face frowned the fuck up. Do I look like a nigga that goes around buying pussy? I can get that shit for free all mother fucking day. Hell, I can get yours for free all fucking day long. I want to get to know you better. I don't want you stripping while I'm getting to know you. Take the money, and quit the job, I replied to her, and that was the end of that bullshit. You can't just throw money at me, and think I'm going to do what you say. She stepped closer to me, and I pulled her in my arms. I can, and I did. That stripping shit is dead, I told her, and she was pissed. I don't want your money, I barely know you, she yelled, as she turned to walk away, and I grabbed her ass right up. You barely knew me in Mexico, but I was balls deep in that pussy, I whispered in her ear, pinning her against the dresser. I slid my hand in her panties and began massaging her pussy. Gia threw her head back, enjoying the sensation, as I slid my fingers across her clit. The more I rubbed, the wetter she became. I inserted a finger inside of her as she moaned out in pleasure. You know I have been thinking about this pussy, wanting this pussy, and you want to be on a stage showing the shit off. You gon' pay for that, Kate. This shit feels good. I'm ready to come. Fuck. Ah, shit. I was about to give her fine ass the business. I was feeling this girl. Ever since we left Mexico she had been on my damn mind. I lifted her ass up on top of the dresser, stripping her clothes off of her. Spreading her legs apart, watching that fat ass pussy glisten from the wetness. I kissed her inner thigh and slid my tongue across her clit. Damn, this shit tastes good. When you come, make sure you let all that shit go. I'm gon' make your ass tap out. Tonight, I told her as I licked and sucked on her pussy until her damn clit was numb. Babby, please God SSS don't stop, I'm coming. She screamed, and when she began to come, I lifted up, replacing my tongue with my dick. Damn, girl, this pussy is tight as fuck, I groaned as I pounded in her folds. I don't know how many positions we were in, but I fucked her ass senseless. I planned on being inside. Shanice was trying to go over my caseload for an upcoming trial that I had coming up. It was so hard to concentrate on this shit when I couldn't. The shit that took place last night was on another level. I swear I can still feel him inside of me. My pussy pulsates on every thought of him, and I'm horny as hell
Who is
right
it?
now.
Shanice.
There is nothing that my husband could do for me. He could not take the place of truth. It was so fucked up that I was feeling this way, but this man came in and fucked my world all the way. I wanted him inside me so damn bad I could taste it. I got up to go grab my phone. Me, can I see you? We need to talk. T, who the hell is this? Me, this is Shad, Truth. I really need to see you. T, not, I'm good on you. Do me a favor, lose the number, because I damn sure lost yours. Me, really? You break in my home, fuck me, walk out, and this is how you treat me? T, disrespectful shit, huh? That shit doesn't look good on the other side, huh? Look, lil mama, I don't do the text message shit back and forth. I don't have shit to say, and it's kind of rude for me to be talking to another chick when I'm entertaining the woman in front of me. Enjoy your husband and your happily married life, baby. What the fuck? I can't believe his ass was that fucking rude to me. I know this, I won't be reaching out to Truth no more, fuck him. I was no longer horny, I was mad as fuck. One picked up my phone and dialed Gia's number. The phone went straight to voicemail. I was so mad, I decided to call it a night. The next morning I turned over and Los was not in bed, which let me know that his ass didn't come home last night. It was a little after 10. I picked my phone up off the nightstand and I saw that Tammy had called me a few times. I called Tammy back. I'm sure she was checking in on me. Shad, what's up, sis? Tammy answered on the first ring. Hey Tam, I saw that you called me. Everything okay? I asked her. Girl, I'm good. I wanted to check on you and Gia. You two bitches really started some shit down there in Cancun. She laughed. Tam, I'm not messing with his ass no more, not after what he did, I replied. What the hell did he do? She got quiet waiting on me to respond. He broke in my house the night of the party, and then he fucked me on the staircase. All while Los was upstairs in bed sleeping. I know you lying. Damn, he doing it like that? Now that's the type of hood ass nigga I need. What kind of pussy do you and Gia have? Y'all got these niggas acting the fuck up. Yo nigga breaking in the house, and her nigga snatched her ass off the stage and beat the shit out of Tommy. Tam spoke, and I stopped dead in my tracks. What? Gabe beat Tommy up? Oh shit Tam, we both know that is not good. You know Tommy's ass is crazy. I yelled. Girl, I know that, you know that, and Gia knows that. But my girl needs some happiness in her life. Tommy need to sit his tired hoe ass down somewhere. Yeah, you right, he didn't want Gia, so he need to leave it alone, I responded. Yep, listen, I will hit you up later. And it was Los coming in the house. Morning baby, he spoke. Los, where the fuck have you been? I screamed on his ass. I was getting so sick of his shit. I'd be damned if I was going to keep looking like a dummy. I know I fucked up hooking up with Truth on some get back shit, but this nigga is fucking with me right now. Baby, you know I have been at the trap all night. I sent you a text letting you know I wasn't coming home last night. Looked at my phone, and he did text me, but I think I still wasn't trying to hear that shit. I walked off into the bathroom to get my shower. Los followed behind me. Shad, you know we good, right? Baby, you need to calm down on accusing me of cheating on you. That shit is not cool, Los spoke, as he bent to kiss my lips. I stepped in the shower, and he got in with me. Stop giving me reason enough, he texted and said he wasn't coming home. But I have a hard time believing my husband right now. I'm not sure if it is because I have Truth evading my every damn thought, and me wanting him. I know what he said to me last night, but I'm having a hard time pushing him out my mind. I washed up, and stepped out of the shower, and Los did the same. Throw some clothes on, I'm taking you to get some lunch, Los said, as he started getting dressed. About an hour later we were at this restaurant called Truth's Soul Food House. I have heard so many people rave about this place. I'm so damn hungry, and the food smells good. I smiled at Los picking up my menu, trying to figure out what I was going to order. Yeah, my homie owns the place, and the food is damn good in here, Los stated just as the server walked up to take our drink order. Yo, Truth. What's up, man? I didn't know you were going to be here, Los stated, and my mouth went dry. Truth was walking up to the table, and when he looked at me his frown deepened. I own the place, why wouldn't I be here? Truth asked Los. I wanted my wife to taste this good-ass food. Babe, you remember Truth from the party? Los asked me, and I nervously looked up at him nodding my head. Nice to see you again, Truth, I spoke, and this rude-ass nigga didn't even acknowledge me. Y'all enjoy your lunch, he stated and walked off. I never knew he owned a restaurant, I guess it was a lot neither of us knew about one another. Babe, I need to take this call, I will be right back, Los stated. Alright, I need to go to the bathroom, I'm not feeling too good. If I'm not back by the time you come back, just order me the fried chicken special with mac and cheese, and yams. When I was about to push the door to the bathroom open, I was pulled away and pushed into an office. I turned around and Truth was staring at me. like he wanted to kill my ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? I yelled. You hit my line up, wanting to talk to me last night. Now you up in here with your husband like all is right in the world. What did you want to talk to me about? Truth asked. Nothing, you made it clear not to contact you. I have to get back to my husband, he is waiting on me, I stated, and he pushed me against the door. I told you once before, I don't give a damn about that nigga. If he was a good dude, I would have left you alone, but that nigga ain't shit. So, I don't give a fuck about him. Now why did you call me, and you better tell me the truth, he stated, as his lips slightly brushed against mine. I called you because I was horny, I was so embarrassed having to say that shit out loud. So, you wanted me to dick you down, and then let you go back to your husband, he asked, looking me in the eyes. Yes, one responded, having a hard time catching my breath. You want to fuck me, Shad? He questioned as he buried his tongue down my throat. He lifted me up, and my back was against the door. We can't do this, this is so wrong, I whispered as he slid his finger in my dripping wet pussy. He pulled his finger out, placing it in my mouth to taste my juices. We can, and we will. Your mama ever told you not to play with fire, because you will get burned? Welcome to the fucking inferno, stop fucking with me, Shad, he gritted out, as he lifted my maxi dress, pulling my panties to the side and entered me fast and deep. I couldn't breathe, his dick was so big, and damn was it good. I was going crazy as he continued to beat my pussy up. I swear I have never been fucked the way this man was fucking me. It was like mattered to me at that moment but him. As long as you with him, I can't fuck with you. But this pussy, goddamn this pussy good. After today don't call me to fuck you, I need you out of my fucking system. You have me all fucked up when I see you, and I will never be a side nigga. You hear me, Shad? He roared as he thrusted deep in my womb, pumping in and out of me. It was like something had taken over him, and my pussy was the target. Oh my god, please don't stop fucking me, oh shit. I began to bounce on his dick, meeting him thrust for thrust. I needed to get all I could because I would never be with him again. I can't believe I'm this fucked up over a man, that I'm messing up my marriage. That's right, butterfly, take all this dick, he growled in my ear, as he pulled my breasts out, sucking the hell out of them. I'm going to come, I feel it rushing down, oh shit. I'm squirting on your dick, truth, oh fuck yeah. I was screaming to the top of my lungs, I pray no one heard me. Fuck, fuck, fuck. This pussy is so fucking amazing, he groaned, as he pumped so hard the door was rattling. He began coming, and he was still fucking the shit out of me. Once we came down off the high, he let me down and I was able to slide my panties back on. Remember what I said, as long as you are with your husband, leave me alone. You can clean yourself up in the bathroom next door, Truth stated, looking at me. He was right, I didn't need to reach out to him. I had to forget about him, and work on my marriage. I went to the restroom and cleaned up, the only problem I was having was that I could barely walk. I made my way back to the table and Los was sitting there eating his food, and my food was waiting on me. Are you okay, babe? I thought I was going to have to come looking for you. You were gone for a long time, Los stated. No, I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling well. Can we pack my food to go and I will eat it later? I asked him. I turned to look at the bar because I felt like someone was watching me. There was a woman behind the bar staring a hole through me. Chapter 18 Truth, his shit with me and Shat was getting out of hand. I couldn't shake this girl out of my fucking system. When she texted me last night, I was sitting in my office trying to get some work done. I didn't have a woman with me, I just wanted to tell her ass that. Even though I know who Los is, and what the fuck he does with other women, it is not my place to tell her. I want her to woman up and figure that shit out for herself. Because I know for sure that punk ass nigga been showing signs. But fuck it, I can't worry about another man's wife and what the fuck they got going on. I had to take a shower and get cleaned up in my office. I have been doing some reckless shit with Shad, by not using protection. I called Gabe up to check on him. That nigga showed his entire ass when he saw Gia on that stage last night. What's up, bruh? He spoke. I wanted to check on you. Shit got a little crazy last night, I stated. Yeah, you know how I feel about strippers, and to find out she was a stripper and the main attraction had my ass fucked up. I guess I was feeling her ass a little more than I thought I was, G expressed. He didn't have to tell me that shit because I could see it based off of his actions. I guess we both got caught up, because I was ready to murder Los ass just so I could have his wife. I feel you, Sha got my ass in my feelings bruh, and I have to find a way to shake that shit off. She is a married woman, I have never had a woman to get me all in my fucking feelings the way she has. You know she came into the restaurant with Los today, and I fucked the shit out of her in my office. I rubbed my hands across my head as I sat telling Gabe about what had gone down. Nigga get the fuck out of here. Where the fuck was Los? You, nigga, I swear I want to be like your ass when I grow all the way the fuck up. It sounds to me as if Shad is just as much feeling you, as you are her, Gabe laughed, not believing the shit I just told him. Maybe, I don't know what's up with her. She keeps screaming her husband this, her husband that, but when I'm pounding the hell out of her insides, she is screaming my name and coming to the beat of my dick. I'm leaving that shit alone. I know you trying to see what's up with you and Gia. But please spare me any and all details about Shad, I told him, and meant everything I said. I didn't want to hear her name. I needed to move on and handle my business. I got you, Gabe stated. Now, let's talk about the nigga you fucked up last night. I'm telling you now, we can expect some trouble from him. You beat his ass in a club where I'm sure he knew people, and you gripped up his baby mama. Prepare yourself, and watch your surroundings. I spoke because I knew trouble was going to come his way over this shit. But if trouble was coming Gabe's way, it most definitely was coming my way. We deal with all our bullshit together, and if they coming for us, homeboy better be the fuck ready. You know I'm not worried about that fuckboy. Fucking with me is some shit he need to think about before he does it. They have a kid together, so I'm going to proceed with caution. The kid will be the only thing that saves his life, but if he comes for me fucked up, he will die, and I won't lose no sleep behind it. I have to take Gia to her house. I may stay there tonight, I will let you know, Gabe said, and I thought about what he just said. Gabe, you going to her house? What if she got roaches? I burst into laughter. If she got them niggas in her shit, I'm fucking her up and then I'm setting the house on fire. Real talk, that shit got me itching. Don't mention the roach army again, Gabe roared in the phone. Alright, hit me up later, I told him, ending the call. Knock. Knock. Come in, I yelled out to whoever was knocking on my door. Hey Truth, I stopped by earlier, but you had company in your office, Lori stated, as she walked up and took a seat. Who I had in my office is no concern of yours. What can I help you with? I asked her. I felt like she was trying to be messy and I wasn't with that shit.
Yep.
I wanted to ask you if you wanted to have dinner with me tomorrow night? No business talk, just the two of us. Lori stated. If I was trying to get Shad out of my system, this might be the best way to do it. I just may take you up on that. I will call you tomorrow and we can set up a time, I told her, and she smiled. Lori was a beautiful girl, and I must say she was fine. But she had nothing on Shad's thick fine ass. I just had to let that go. One thing I couldn't give Lori was a commitment, and I planned to let her know that. The next day, I had so much shit to handle before I went over to Lori's place. My phone began to vibrate. It was Gabe calling. What up? I answered. Yo, what are you getting into tonight? Gabe asked. I have a date with Lori. She is going to cook me dinner at her place, I replied. Nigga, why the hell are you going over to her place? You better take her ass out. You know what happened to me. Them damn roaches gone be sitting at the damn dinner table with yo ass, asking you to pass the motherfucking ketchup. Don't call me because I'm going to laugh at your ass. Gabe's ass was serious as hell. He just would not let the situation with the roaches go. He warns me, Quader, and blaze all the time about it, especially if one of us is going to somebody's house. That's why I warned his ass when he said he was going to Gia's place. Bruh, I think I will be fine, and if I see a roach I will get up and leave, I told him. Nah, you just can't leave, you gon' have to leave your clothes with that bitch. Take you a change of clothes and leave it in the car, Gabe instructed, and I burst into laughter. Laugh all you want, nigga. If you went through what one went through, you would feel the same damn way. You might want to take you some raid, that might help you out. You know how we take our gun and shoot a nigga, take the raid and shoot the roach. Gabe yelled, and made the bam noises for extra sound effects. I was laughing so damn hard I just hung up on the nigga, who in their right mind comes up with the shit he says out of his mouth. My phone beeped letting me know I had a text. I picked it up and started laughing again. Gabe, be careful bruh, I love you. I didn't even respond to this slow nigga. I went and got myself together for my date with Lori. It was around 9 when I got to her place. As soon as I rang the doorbell, she pulled me in and began attacking my damn lips. The girl didn't even give me time to walk in and get myself comfortable. But if she wants to be dicked down, then I can do that for her. Come on truth, just fuck me, I have been wanting to fuck you for a couple of years now, she urged. Alright, I got you, damn, I guess we gon' skip dinner, huh? I asked her. We can eat later, right now I want you to fuck the shit out of me, she moaned out. I grabbed my wallet and got a condom, sheathing my dick, and I fucked the living hell out of her ass. She wasn't shad, but she would do for now because her pussy was good. After we were finished and got cleaned up, we sat and had dinner. The food was actually good, and one enjoyed Lori's company. A couple of hours later, I decided to head home. Lori tried to get me to stay the night, but I was good. I kept thinking about what Gabe said, and I didn't want no surprises. I can't believe I let that idiot put that shit in my head. When I got in the house, I went and took another shower, and decided to call it a night. I had to get up early in the morning, I had to meet with my business partner. We were planning to buy another club, but this club was going to be in Miami. I was down to do business in Miami, there was definitely money to be made there. Chapter 19 Gia still can't get over all the bullshit that took place the other night. When I saw that it was Gabe that had pulled me off the stage, I wanted to shit. The biggest issue is that he got into some shit with Tommy, and my baby daddy is a lunatic. I was supposed to come home last night but decided to stay another night with Gabe. He just dropped me off to my house and said he would be back later to chill here with me. I planned to get my locks changed today. Tommy had a copy of my keys, and I needed to make sure he didn't just walk in my house. I heard someone ringing the doorbell like they had lost their damn mind. When I answered the door, it was Tommy, and his face was fucked up. Damn. Who the fuck was that nigga, Gia? Tommy rushed in and gripped me up. Tommy, get your fucking hands off of me, who he was has nothing to do with you. Why the fuck would you run up on him, and hit his ass like that? We are not together, I'm not your fucking woman. I yelled. I don't give a fuck what you thought, this shit ain't over until I say it's over. I told you what it was a long fucking time ago and you still playing with me. If I see you with that nigga, I'm killing his ass. If you think about having him around my daughter, I'm killing both of your asses. Spit was flying out of his mouth, as he looked at me all deranged. Tommy, you not gon' keep threatening me, or you won't be seeing me or Lonnie. That is my daughter, and she is good no matter who is in my life. Over here acting the fuck crazy, when you got a chick living with you. Oh, you think I don't know about her? And you have
Finna
Lonnie
take a
around
smoke break, but
her.
I'm gonna let this
But
play.
did it come to you with the bullshit you on right now? No. You know why, Tommy? Because I don't give a fuck who you are fucking. Tuss to care, but when you kept giving me your ass to kiss and flaunting your bitches in my face, I stopped being gullible and naive and became a woman that wasn't going to put up with bullshit. Get the fuck out of my house, and come back. I yelled. I was sick of this one-sided ass nigga. For years Tommy did what the hell he wanted to do when it was concerning me. He treated me like shit, by having me and his other women on the side. The shit got so damn bad, I became the side piece and the other chick was the main woman. It wasn't until one night out with Chad and Tammy, and I saw Tommy out with his girl he is with now. All booed up at a party, and I approached him, and that nigga had the nerve to curse my ass out. He told me not to ever step to him when he was with his woman again. So damn pissed and hurt about that shit, mostly I was embarrassed. The next day he came over to my place like nothing ever happened. From that day, fuck Tommy. He was pissed about my decision. He looked at me and then walked out the door. I knew he was going to be on some shit and he still had my key. I called my maintenance guy, and he rushed. Changed. After he left, I decided to take a down for a nap. I must have slept a long time. My phone ringing woke me up, and it was dark in the room. Hello, I answered. Gabe stated, and ended the call. Up and went to go open the door. Hey handsome, come in, I told him, and helped him with the bags he was holding. What do you have in the bag? Dinner, I went by Truth's restaurant. Soul food, he replied, pulling containers out of the bag. Wait. Truth owns a restaurant. I looked over at him, with a Yeah, Truth has one of the best restaurants. You gon' love this shit, come on let's go eat. Gabe pulled me into the kitchen, and we got plates to put the food in. I must say the food was off. We talked putting everything about us out in the open. This dude, and from what he told me he is feeling me. I can't tell you how many times this man made me come. The sex with him was explosive. The next morning, I heard my doorbell go off. Out of bed. I peeped out of the peephole and it was my mom and Lonnie. Damn, she must have decided to come back early, I thought to myself. Oh, Mom, what in the world took you so long? Lonnie said, doing the pee dance all the way to the bathroom. Hey Mom, I thought you were coming back tomorrow. I asked her. Lonnie was getting bored over there by herself. About you having a man. Tommy called me last night looking for you, screaming and yelling a whole bunch of nonsense. My mom spoke as she sat on the. I do have a friend, and he is here right now. Chance. You know all the bull he put me through, I told her. Yeah, you are my daughter, I'm rocking with you no matter what. Fuck Tom. Anyway, my mom asked. Yeah. I told him to worry about what he has going on over there. I said going into the kitchen to get some water. What does your new man look like? He better be fine. Raise you to go after ugly ass men, she laughed. Keeper, I read slowly and the eyes looking at me didn't belong to G. Hello, what's your name? The little lady asked. My name is Gabe. I asked her. My name is Melanie. Friend? She never had a boyfriend before, Melanie stated. I'm a good friend of your mother's. Where is your mom? I asked her. Oh, she is talking to my grandma. You grandma? I will go and get her. Don't go anywhere, Gabe. I will be right back. She ran out of the room so damn fast. And throw some clothes on. Gia was standing there smiling. I'm sorry, I didn't know my mom was coming back today. Melanie is a very outspoken little girl. Up to hug me. It's all good, babe. Apologize to me about anything concerning your daughter again, I told her and kissed her lips. Gabe, come on, you have to meet my grandma. Melanie. I'm coming, little lady, I spoke, grabbing out of the room. Grandma, this is my friend Gabe. Melanie introduced. How are you, ma'am? It's nice to meet you. Her hand. Hi Gabe, it's nice to meet you. Julia, Gia's mother, sorry that we interrupted your sleep, Miss Julia apologized. Don't apologize, everything is fine. Well, I'm going to get out of your hair, and get. Lonnie, Come go with Grandma and I will take you to school in the morning, Miss Julia said to Melanie. No thank you Grandma, I'm going to stay with and answered her cell phone. It's okay, stay home, Gia told her mom. Hi Dad, I'm home with my mommy and Gabe. Don't be silly Dad, Gabe is mommy's boyfriend. And I saw Gia tense up. Lonnie, bye and go pack a bag to go with Grandma. Mom take her with you. I don't trust Tommy, Gia nervously spoke, and I looked at her for a minute. What's up? Why are you so nervous now? I understand the change in her attitude. Tommy came by here earlier threatening me. He said I better not be messing with you, and I better not have you. He will kill the both of us. I walked shooting truth a text. I went back out front where Gia and her mom were. I need you to go with your mother and daughter. Go pack some. Do it right now. I want to make sure your daughter is not up. She nodded, and took off to go pack her clothes. Gabe, I know you are angry, but Tommy is unstable, he always has been. Remember that he is still Melanie's father. But I protect yourself and my daughter from any harm, Miss Julia stated. 10 minutes later, Gia and Melanie came out with their belongings. I heard a loud banging noise on it open. You and that bitch think I'm playing with y'all. She gon' disrespect me by having your ass near my daughter. Tommy yelled at me. I didn't have my gun out, because I did. Gia is no longer your concern, that's all me. As far as your daughter goes, I wouldn't do anything to hurt her. But don't ever in your life walk up in here threatening my girl. I will murder your girl's daddy. Other than that, it would be lights out. I told him and meant every fucking word. Pussy, you talking all TI gun. Tommy spat. Had shit and I'm the one with the gun up to Tommy's head. Drop the fucking to tell your age spoke, and as soon as his gun was on the floor, I fucked that nigga up. Out of his ass. Hate fuck niggas that talk a lot of shit but always couldn't even fight. This pussy. One Luther fucking night to beat his ass. Finally, Quater pulled me off of this punk ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here. If you fuck with Gia in any way, just know I'm coming for you. I called Gia and told her to meet me at my crib and if she wanted to bring her daughter she could come too. Chapter 21 One Shanice months later life for mice getting back to normal, I was in my office preparing for a court hearing. Mrs. Davis, Mr. Rollins would like to see you in his office, my assistant Carmen stated. Tell him I will be right there, I spoke in the intercom. I slid my shoes on and headed out to go see what my boss wanted. I was thinking about opening my own firm. I had created enough clients that had me on retainer. I was gaining more and more clients each day. I was going to talk it over with Carlos and see what he thought about it. I didn't have any more clients for the day. So, after I talked to Mr. Rollins, I was going to go home and lay down. I have been feeling sick for the last couple of days and couldn't see the doctor until tomorrow. I knocked on the door and entered Mr. Rollins' office. Hello sir, you wanted to see me? I asked him. Yes, come in and have a seat. I wanted to congratulate you on the Stevens case. I have a new client, and he has put us on retainer for him and his team. I have met with him already, and everything is set up for him. I want you to represent them if they ever need it. He is aware that my best criminal attorney will be representing him, Mr. Rollins advised, and I was excited about that because that meant I was gaining more clients. This is awesome. Are they in need of my services now for anything? I looked on hoping that he would say yes. I love taking new cases and winning in court. I have always been a competitive person, and that only enhanced when I became a lawyer. No, everything is fine with them right now. They will contact Carmen if they ever need you, Mr. Rollins replied. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to head home for the day. I'm not feeling well. I blew out an exasperated breath and Mr. Rollins nodded just as his phone began to ring. I took that as a sign to get up and leave. I waved my goodbyes and went back to my office to grab my purse. On my way out I said my goodbyes to Carmen and headed to my car. When I made it home, I could hear Carlos on the phone yelling at somebody. I continued up the stairs and halted when I heard him call someone baby. I'm coming home tonight. I told you it was going to be a long road being in this drug game. Look, I have to go, and I will see you later, he told the person on the phone. I ran back downstairs, opening and slamming the door. Carlos. I yelled out. For some reason I didn't want him to know that I heard his conversation. Hey babe, what are you doing home so early? He asked coming down the stairs. It took everything in me to maintain my composure. I wanted to slap the shit out of him, but I was going to find out what the fuck he had going on. I'm not feeling well. I have an appointment in the morning at the doctor. I'm going to lay down and get some rest. Damn baby, you need me to go get you anything? I have to go to New York and meet with another connect. I won't be back, said, responded, and he tried to give me a kiss, but I swerved his ass. Okay, why you do that? Give me a kiss, chat, he said, irritated at my action. I don't know what I have, Los. I don't want to give it to you, I replied just as irritated. He needed to leave before I beat his ass in here. Alright, I already packed my bag. I love you baby, I will call you when I get there. He backed away and went to get his bag. Los had finally left, and I was now in my room steaming. I picked up my phone to call a good friend of mine. Shasha, what's up? What you got for me? Danny asked. Hey love bug, I need you to look into someone for me, I stated. You know the drill, Danny replied. Okay, I'm sending everything to you now. Danny, this is personal. The person I need you to get information on is my husband, I expressed. Oh shit, well I will get back to you later with what I have. Danny ended the call. I sent him all the information he needed. Danny was the best in the business. We used him at the firm. So, I know if Carlos is doing dirt, Danny would most definitely find it. My mind drifted to truth. I wondered how he was doing. We haven't had any contact with each other, and I was glad about that. It was just no way that I could deny him. I felt weak around him. The sex always hit different with him. My ass felt like a crackhead trying to get their next hit fucking with him. Shit, I have been having sex with my husband, and can't wait for it to be over. I felt so bad, my heart skipped beats for truth and my pussy was dripping with just thoughts of him. Nothing happened, when I thought about Los and I used to feel that way about him. My phone was ringing, and it was Gia calling. Hey G, what's up with Yad? I asked. Hey sis, I was checking on you. I know you haven't been feeling well. I also wanted to invite you to this party, tomorrow night, Gia stated, and I knew her ass was going to find a way to continue to party. If I feel better, I will go with you, Gia. I rolled my eyes. I'm glad she couldn't see me. Gia hated when I rolled my eyes at her ass. Cool, what else is going on with you? She asked. Well, I came home early, and I overheard Los on the phone telling someone that he would be home tonight, and that he loved them. I have Danny looking into it right now. Yeah, if this nigga is back to his shit, I'm done. I mean, I know I fucked up a couple months ago, but I felt that it was retaliation for what I thought Los was doing to me, I stated, as I released a breath of frustration. Damn Shad, that is fucked all the way up. Well, you know I'm down to ride. Let me know what you plan to do, and I'm with you, friend. Don't feel sorry for what you did. That bitch nigga deserved every bit of that shit. Oh girl, guess the fuck what? You know Truth got a new boo. Gabe told me they were just friends. But that bitch be stuck to Truth like she was the fuck glued to that nigga. She pretty and all, but she not you, friend. Make sure you kill the game tomorrow night if you come to this party, she said with excitement. Okay, I will let you know what's up. Let me go take a nap. and I will call you as soon as I hear from Danny, I told her, and we ended the call. Gia and Gabe are a couple now, and one was super excited for my friend. I woke up refreshed and was feeling a little better. I decided to take a hot shower and find me some food. When I was done with my shower, I saw my phone light up. I went to pick it up and I had missed calls and text messages from Los, my mom, and Danny. I pulled up the text from Danny and he wanted me to call him ASAP. I read the message from Los, and he said he had made it to New York. I shot him a text back and told him I would call him later. I hit the call button to see what Danny had for me. Shad, what the hell, I have been calling you for the last 2 hours, Danny anxiously. I asked him. Baby, I need you to sit the hell down. How long have you been married to Carlos? Danny inquired. We have been married for 4 years. Why? My tone had changed because I really wanted to know what he was getting at. A marriage license came up, but your name is not on here. I don't think this is right. Let me do some more research and I will call you tomorrow. Yeah, because I know something is wrong. Los and I have been married for a while and I'm not sure why my name is not listed. Find out what the hell is going on, and please be clear on all you find, I told him. Shad, I will call you tomorrow, let me double check everything before I tell you all I know, Danny responded and ended the call. I went down to the kitchen, made a sandwich, and got back in bed. I had no problem falling back to sleep, I was just that tired. The next morning, I was dressed and on the way to my doctor's appointment. When I walked in, there were a few people seated. I walked up and signed in. Mrs. Davis, we can take you back, the nurse said, and I followed her to the back. They took my weight, and I had to give a urine sample. About 15 minutes later, the doctor walked in. Shanice, it's good to see you. Looking at your chart, it says that you have been having stomach pains and vomiting. Dr. Shelby confirmed. Yes, sir, I wanted to come and get checked out, I responded, wanting to know what was going on. I felt better today, and I was pleased about that. We ran a pregnancy test, and it came back positive, so that is where your sickness came from. Lay back and let me do an ultrasound. Really? I can't believe this. We have been trying to have a baby for years. Oh my god, I'm so happy, I can't wait to tell Carlos. I cried with so much joy, and then everything hit me like a ton of bricks. Oh my fucking god. I had unprotected sex with Truth. This shit can't be fucking happening to me. How could I be so damn careless? I pray that this baby is my husband's. On second thought, I need to find out what information Danny has before I release any information to Carlos about this baby. Alright, young lady, you seem to be about 9 weeks pregnant. I will give you a prescription for prenatal vitamins and I want you to take it easy. I will see you back in my office in 2 weeks. I thanked Dr. Shelby and walked out of the office. I went to the nurse's desk and they gave me my appointment and prescription. I decided to go to my mother's house to give her the news. I used my key to get in the house. Mom, where are you? I called out, waiting for her to answer. I'm out back. One walked to the patio doors and she was sitting on the deck enjoying the morning breeze. Hey baby, you didn't have to work today, my mother asked. No, I had the doctor's appointment today, and they told me I was 9 weeks pregnant, I whispered, but she heard me loud and clear because she jumped up from her seat fast as hell. Shad, oh my goodness, you are giving me a grandbaby. I'm so damn happy, shit, I need to go shopping and call Julia. My mom screamed with excitement. Mom, I think we need to wait before we shop. Just until one get a little further along, I told her. What did Carlos say? Have you told him? What a silly question, I know you told him, she rambled on and on, question after question. Mom, sit down, I have something to tell you. I let out a sigh, and began to tell my mother everything that has been going on with me, Los, and Truth. By the time I was done talking, her mouth was wide open and she went to roll her a blunt. Yes, my mother and Gia's mom smoked. Damn, that is some heavy shit right there, daughter. So, you were in Cancun spread eagle with a fine-ass stranger, giving him all your jewels. Like Stella did when she got her groove back, my mother stated as she took a sip of her drink that she also made. I know, Mom, I feel really bad, I cried. Girl, hush, you said Carlos cheated on you once before, right? Look at this as payback, I don't believe in fair. I hope you gave it to that truth guy really good too. But you can't be going around fucking strangers shunning. I'm gonna let you slide because you said he extra fine. She looked over at me and smiled. I spent most of the day hanging out with my mom, and later that night I decided to go to this party. I pulled up to the address Gia sent me, and this house was insanely beautiful. I walked in and the party was in full swing. I texted Gia and told her I was here and standing by the door. This house was even more beautiful on the inside. I can only imagine how much it cost to decorate this place. Hey sis, I'm glad you made it all right. Come on, let's go over where Gabe is, Gia stated. This place is beautiful. Whose house is this, Gia? I asked her as we continued to maneuver through the crowd of people. This is Truth's house, and this is his birthday party. She blurted out, and I halted in my steps, but by the time I stopped we had already made it to the area where everyone was seated. Chad, it's nice to see you, I didn't know you were coming. Gabe spoke, and got up to give me a hug. I'm sorry, I didn't know whose party this was. Gia never mentioned that part to me, I spoke so that everyone could hear me. I was going to get Gia's ass for this, I never thought to ask any questions about the party. My phone was vibrating in my hand and I answered it and walked a few steps away so that I could hear a little better. Danny, what's up? I asked as soon as I answered. Chad, I was correct in what I said, the marriage license doesn't have your name on it. The marriage license is from the state of New York, and the name is Stacy Travis. What? What the hell? That can't be true. I yelled. Surprised me. He said he knew someone that worked down at the courthouse and they got everything set up for him. He set everything up regarding our wedding because it was all a surprise to me, I told him. Why don't you carry his last name? Davis is your maiden name, right? Danny questioned. Yeah, Carlos suggested that I not change it, because of the street life he was into. He didn't want anyone to connect me with him, if trouble came his way, I replied. Carlos and Stacy Travis have been married for roughly 8 years now. They have a home in Brooklyn, New York. Shanice, you are not married to this guy. They also have 2 kids together. I don't know what his angle is, but you need to find out and my advice is to be careful. Call me if you need me, one will send everything over to your email, Danny said, but one could barely hear him. I was hyperventilating, a pain shot through my stomach. Somebody help me. I screamed out in pain, and everything just faded black on me. Chapter 22 Truth was pissed the fuck off, didn't think I would see Shad again. Gia could have asked or at least let a nigga know she was inviting her friend. Baby, are you alright? Lori asked, when she sat down on my lap. I'm good, one replied to her just as I heard loud commotion going on near my family room. The DJ turned the music off and announced that we need an ambulance. I jumped up so quick knocking Lori to the floor. Shad, wake up sis. Oh my god, get some help in here, please. Gia was on the floor beside Shad screaming. Gabe, get my truck, and meet me out front, I barked out, as I tossed him my keys. Gabe took off to do as I asked, and I immediately lifted Shanice into my arms and headed for the door. Quater, shut this party down, clear my house and lock up, I barked out orders. I'm not sure what happened to her, I pray she will be alright. All the feelings that I had caught for Shorty came back to the forefront. Truth, who is this woman, and where are you going? Don't you think she should go in an ambulance? Lori followed behind me with 101 questions. Shad, it's going to be alright. Gia cried with her phone pressed to her ear. I'm going with you, Lori stated. No, go home and I will call you later, I told her, just as Gabe pulled up and Gia opened the back door for me. Aunt Des, meet me at Langtonau Hospital. Shad passed out. What did you say? Oh my god. Hurry, and get us to the hospital, she is pregnant. Dia yelled, and I froze. I looked down at Shat and prayed harder for her and her baby. I'm glad the traffic was light coming from my house. Gabe got us to the hospital pretty quick. I hopped out of the car and ran around to pull Shanice out. We need help. Dia screamed and the nurses came running to assist. Dia gave them all the information on Shat that she knew, and they asked us to wait in the lobby. Yo, this shit is crazy, what the fuck happened? I roared. I don't know truth. She got a phone call and walked off talking on the phone, Dia responded. Do you know who she was talking to? I asked. No, I have her phone though. Oh, she was talking to Danny, he is a friend of hers, Dia said, as she handed me the phone. I called the number that was listed for Danny. Shashad, are you alright? Do you need me to come over? This nigga asked. Fuck no, she don't need you to come over, one thought to myself. My dude, my name is Truth, I'm a friend of Shaz. I need to know what you were discussing with her because she passed out and is now in the hospital, I explained. Fuck Kate. I'm sorry I can't give out her business, this fuckboy said. Listen, you tell me what I need to know, or I'm coming for you and I will beat that shit out of you. What the fuck did you tell her? I roared. It took him a few minutes, and he started talking. The shit he was telling me had my ass ready to murder Los ass. Yeah, where is my baby? Two ladies came running and crying. They are working on her Aunt Des. They said they will be out to talk to us as soon as they can, Dia told Des, and I assumed that she was Shaz's mother because she looked just like her. Auntie, and Mom, this is our friend Truth, and this is my boyfriend Gabe. Truth, that name sounds familiar. Are you friends with my daughter? Miss Des asked. Something like that, but it's complicated. It's nice to meet you, and I'm praying that your daughter will be alright, I replied. Thank you, we need all the prayers we can get, MS. Des stated. The doctor walked out asking for the family of Shanice Davis, and we all rushed over to where he was. I'm Shanice's mother, please tell me that my daughter is going to be alright. Miss Des questioned, and we were all waiting for him to say something. I'm Dr. Jameson, Miss Davis is going to be fine, she is awake and resting. I will let you all up to see her, but please let her rest as much as possible. Is the baby alright? Dia asked. Yes, Miss Davis and baby are doing fine. We did find that she was a little dehydrated and that could have caused her fainting spell. They let us go up to Shaz's room. True, I need you to be calm now. I know you're pissed. Let her lead this is her fight. Gabe stopped me before we entered the room. I'm good, she can tell me what she wants done to that nigga, and I will execute it. What? Nigga, that is not how that shit goes. Y'all wasn't even speaking, hell you still ain't speaking, Gabe reminded me. He was right when Shat walked into the party, we hadn't said a word to each other. Hell, we didn't have time to say anything to each other. Shat, it's mommy, I heard Ms. Des say when we walked in. Mommy, Shat whispered down and gave her daughter a kiss. Shan noticed that they were not alone and began to talk to Gia's mom. Hey auntie, I'm alright you guys. Sha looked around the room and noticed Gabe and I. Gabe, Truth, what are you doing here? She asked. We wanted to make sure you were alright, that shit back at the house was crazy, Gabe told her. Truth, I'm sorry about your party. She looked at me like I really gave a damn about a party. That party doesn't matter, just as long as you are safe. I'm cool on everything else, I let her know, and she nodded. They said they would give me fluids, and if I felt better, I could go home. You're coming home with me, there is no way I'm going to let you stay home alone, her mother spoke. Mom, I will be fine. If I need you, I promise I will let you know. Can I have a moment with Truth? She asked, and everybody left the room. What's up, butterfly? I smirked. Thank you for coming, I know you don't feel comfortable being around me. As you can see, I'm going to be fine, Sha stated. Nah, you not gonna be fine until you handle that pussy you call a husband. I know everything. I called the last number you spoke to in your phone. Mr. Danny told me everything, and it wasn't by choice. On top of all that bullshit, you are having this niggas baby, I responded. How did you know I was pregnant? She looked at me all crazy. I knew you were pregnant because your mother told Gia. She felt that we should know that. You don't need to be in the house by yourself. Your mom was right. You can come stay a couple of days with me. I promise I won't bother you. You can have one of my guest rooms. I just want to be clear that you are getting the rest you need. Then you gon' tell me what the hell you want to do about your husband. I stated, I can't stay with you truth. I will be fine in my she faced me with uncertainty in her eyes. I wasn't asking you beautiful, I was telling you. One went out to let everyone know they could come one know our friend have feelings for let this nigga get away with that shit. Her. Since the first date with Lori, I. Bachi home. Is spoke, in. Shit has been fucked up, but I genuinely nave been fucking the shit out of her, but we both have an understanding th. She wasn't ready through nothing that we are not in a relationship. Lori for a relationship, because she has but heartbreaks. She was adamant Al said been about not being in a relationship, hell she mentioned it to me first. I even had a conversation with Lori about how I felt Al. About Shanice. Her advice to me was to give it some time, and maybe things will work out in my favor. I believe that time has come, and I would really love to build something with Shad. Chapter 23 Gia was grateful that Shad was going to be alright. I have so many questions for her. But I knew I would have to wait until she got home and felt better. She seemed heartbroken about what she found out about her husband. She decided not to go home with Truth. So, I was going to stay with her this weekend. Melanie was going with my mom, and Gabe was alright with me staying with Shad. It felt so right being with Gabe. He treated me like a woman should be treated, and oh my goodness, he was so much fun to be around. I haven't heard anything from Tommy, which made me the hell nervous. He hasn't even been by to see Melanie, nor has he called. I thought maybe something had happened to him, but I called his mother and she said he was over there a few days ago. So, to me he was just being a bitch about everything. I will make sure you and Shaq get to the house alright. Gabe walked up and pulled me into him. Thank you, babe. I want you to keep your phone charged at all times. I need to make sure you're being a good boy while I'm away, I told him. Girl, calm your little ass down. I'm grown, and I know right from wrong, and you act like your ass going out of town. You only going to be 10 minutes away, and you only staying one damn night. Let me ask you a question. Shad don't got no creepy crawlers hanging around, do she? Because if she got those problems, just leave your bag over there. We both burst into laughter. Gabe told me all about his incident with the roaches, and I believe that shit scarred my baby for life. Hush boy, you know damn well never be too careful about people these days. They may look like they got all they shit together on the outside, but on the inside that bitch is the fuck nasty. He explained with his arms flailing all around. His phone buzzed and he pulled it out and started messing around on his phone. That shit is rude, Gabe, we are talking and you playing on your phone, I pouted. SHHH, I have to concentrate, he fanned me away. On what? I asked. I'm playing Melanie in pool, she about to win if I don't make this shot. He scrunched his face. What? How the hell did Melanie learn how to play pool? I questioned as we walked back to Shaz's room. That was a dumbass question, G. I taught her, duh. He replied. I could only laugh at him and my child. I found their relationship to be so great. Gabe loved spending time with Melanie, and she loved spending time with Gabe. I just wish Tommy would get off his ass and come see his daughter. Whatever problems he has with me, he shouldn't take it out on Lonnie. Yeah, they said I can go, Shaz said as she walked in the bathroom to get dressed. I'm glad they didn't keep Sis. They said it was only dehydration, but we all know that she was stressed all the way out from the news she heard. Yeah, pay close attention to her, she seems kind of down. Auntie Des mentioned. I got her, she could just be tired, I told her. Truth was a little disappointed that Shad decided to go home. We finally made it to Shanice's house. I was tired as hell too. Shad, everything is going to be alright, friend. I gave her a hug, because she looked like she was going to lose it. Yeah, I gave him 4 years of my life, that I will never get back. How could he be so fucking cruel? What was his fucking angle? She cried and buried her face in her hands. I don't know, baby. Whatever you want to do, I'm down, I said, just as the doorbell was sounding off. Who the hell could that be? It's going on 2 in the morning, Sha stated, and I went down to see who was it. The fuck cut. Why the fuck no one called me? Where is she? Tammy yelled. She is upstairs. I told her what happened so Sha didn't have to repeat it. You know we need to find that nigga and his wife, so we can get some shit poppin'. We not gon' sit on this shit, and approach it the good girl way. Nah bitch, we gon' approach it like we grew the fuck up from north. We from 2214 and get shot, bitch we bout that Luther fucking life. Tammy was too damn high. We were going to be right there to help her. Fuck that low life ass nigga. I agree, we can handle it tomorrow. I'm going to New York to the address that Danny sent me. Sha spoke standing on the staircase. Tammy stayed the night with us and we all called it a night. Chapter 24. Gabe was at the warehouse waiting on our shipment to come in. Once we counted everything up, then we could distribute it out. What up? I answered my ringing phone. Yo, I was calling to see if we good to get that this weekend, Los asked. Yeah, what time you coming through? I wanted to test his ass to see where he was, because he damn sure wasn't at the hospital with his wife. I'm in New York. I will have my right hand Jarvis pick it up. I will be back next week sometime, Los replied. Alright, tell him to hit me up later and I will let him know the location and pick up time. Remember the price changed, and we expect that ship in full. I ended the call. Once the shipment was dropped, I did my count to make sure everything was good and left out. I dialed up Truth and waited for him to pick up. Yeah, hey man, I got a call from Los, wanting to know about his drop. He said his right hand was going to pick it up this time because he was in New York. I said waiting on him to go the fuck off. He cut off. He needs to find a new supplier. I can't break bread with a nigga like that. We good on his ass, Truth stated, and I could understand why he felt like that. I feel you on that shit. Hold on, bruh, Gia is calling, I told him. Hey babe, what's up? I asked when I clicked over. Babe, I just wanted to let you know that me, Tammy, and Shad going to New York for the day, she said excitedly. New York, huh? I replied to her knowing that they were going to New York to get into some shit. Alright, I will see you when you get back, I told her, and we said our goodbyes. Yo, that was Gia talking about they going to New York for the day, I explained to Truth. Pull up on me, I will be ready when you get here, he said, and hung up. I headed in the direction to his house to scoop him up. I texted Gia to see what time they were leaving. I received another text from an unknown number telling me to watch my back. I promise when I find out who was threatening me, I'm putting their ass in the dirt. My thought was that it was Gia's punk ass ex. The only reason I'm letting that nigga go so many times is because of Lonnie. If I find out that it's him, Lonnie gon' be my damn daughter. What I couldn't understand is how the fuck he got my number. I was going to send it to our computer guy Jason, he will look into it for me. I said I didn't want to be in a relationship, but damn I wanted Gia's ass. We talked about moving in together, and she plans to move in next month. She said she wanted to talk to her baby daddy to let him know the deal. I pulled up to Truth's house and he walked out and got in my car. What up, bruh? He looked a little vexed, so I wanted to make sure he was cool. Chillin', let's go to Shaz's house, we going to New York with them. Oh hell yeah, now you know I'm always down for a little action. I.e. you think Los can fight? That will determine if I'm going to enjoy my damn self. I mean if one of us throw one punch and the nigga on the street crying like a bitch. That shit not gon' be fun, I might really beat his ass for being bitch made, I told Truth. Man, I don't know what the nigga can do, but I do know what I can do. and he won't be getting the fuck up. Especially if he shows his ass with Shanice. Listen, MS. Clarice called and said she wanted to talk to me. So, I plan to go see her one day this week. You gone right over with me? Truth asked. I mean, I guess I will. Clarice was our foster mom. She didn't give a shit what me and Truth got into just as long as she was able to keep her checks that she got for us. When we pulled up to Shaz's house, the girls were in the car backing out. We hopped out and stopped them before they pulled off. Yo, we decided to tag along with y'all. Before either of you speak, we know where you are going. Gabe, ride with them, and I will drive your car. Shanice, ride with me so we can have a talk on the drive up, Truth ordered, and Shad didn't fight him over it. Man, why I got to ride in that little ass Benz. My legs longer than that shit, don't it look like one of them play cars that they be getting for the little kids? I laughed. That car was small. Babe, bring your ass and stop talking about Tammy's car, Gia said, laughing her ass off. Keep talking about my car, and you gon' be riding on the damn hood. Tammy yelled out. I jumped in the car, and we all pulled off headed to New York. My legs feel numb. Tammy, why you buy this small ass car? I know they told you not to buy this shit. I told her ass, she knew damn well this little ass car wasn't the move. One should shoot the shit up, so she would have to buy a new one. Got my big ass in this lil shit, this shit got me tight as fuck. Chapter 25. Shanice, for some reason being so close to Truth was just making my damn palms sweat and I was fucking nervous. I didn't want to put up an argument about them going with us, because truthfully, I didn't give a damn about Lo seeing us together. I was done. I can't believe his bitch ass was doing all this shit to me. The question is why, what was the purpose? I hope I can find out the truth. Because something is just not right with all of this shit. Don't rack your brain over none of this shit. Don't even stress yourself, beautiful. You have that bundle of joy to worry about. Shad, how many months are you? Truth asked me, and I knew that shit was coming soon. He didn't ask last night, when he found out I was pregnant, nor did I say anything. I'm 9 weeks, that's the only thing he did right. I'm happy about my baby, and I will be just fine without him, I responded, and the car whipped over on the side of the road fast as hell. That shit was so quick that Tammy passed us, and she pulled over up ahead. Shad, don't fucking play with me. 9 weeks ago I was knee deep in the pussy. Is there a chance that your baby could be my baby? He roared. L.I. The baby, I fumbled over my words, not able to answer his question. Because the truth is, I wasn't sure if the baby was my husband's or Truth's. Well, he wasn't really my husband, just saying the shit was so fucked up. Don't answer, we will deal with it later, Truth spoke, and I was glad he pushed it to the side for now. He pulled back on the highway and we continued our drive on the turnpike. About 2 hours later we pulled in front of the address that Danny had sent me. You say what you need to say, and never let a bitch see you sweat. If you want to get emotional, you do that shit with me in the comfort of my arms. If you want to beat that nigga ass, well you gon' have to let me handle that because you pregnant. But he doesn't deserve your fucking tears, I know you gave your life to him. Just know that God does things for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. That nigga was your season, he was never meant to be your lifetime. If you want to call him every name in the book you can. Just remember I'm right here with you. If at any time you want to leave, we can go. Come on, it's showtime, butterfly. He said, and I smiled at him because I needed to hear every word he spoke. Truth was indeed a different type of man, he was a man that was molded differently. I looked at the driveway, and Carlo's car was parked right beside a BMW. We got out the car, and so did Gia, Gay, and Tammy. Truth went up the steps first and rung the bell. It was a few minutes before some chick came to the door and Gabe broke out in laughter. Oh, this shit is about to get interesting right here. Babe, we should have got us some fucking snacks. Gabe laughed. Truth, what the hell are you doing at my home? You said you wanted nothing to do with me. I hope you didn't come here to start no trouble. I left the state just like you told me to do, the woman stated. You know her, Truth? I asked. Yeah, his ass knows Yogi the Bear. Damn Stacy, times have changed, you look like a rundown crack house. Gabe burst into laughter again. Yes, I know her, this is my ex. That wasn't shit. Truth stated. Is Carlos here? I asked her. Why are you looking for my wife? What the hell are you talking about? Stacy had her face all twisted the fuck up. Bitch, just when I could have been with my damn house. Stay your bitch ass right here and tend to that bitch you married. There is nothing for your ass in my damn house. I yelled. I was on the brink of tears and then thought about what Truth said. I can explain, when it's just the two of us. One second thought, let me tell you why I'm with them. I'm with Truth because his dick fit my pussy like a glove, bitch. When he sucks my pussy, my soul follows. When he fucked me in my house with your punk ass in the bed upstairs, it was the best feeling and dick I ever had in my entire fucking life. Oh, and here is the best part, when you took me to eat at his restaurant. He beat the pussy up so good, he had my ass walking bow-legged, then he sent me back to you with his juices coating my insides. Truth, I think we made our baby that day, because I just couldn't stop squirting on your dick. It was just that good, yet I think that was the day of conception. I yelled, rubbing my belly, in Lo's face as he charged at me but was stopped with Truth beating his ass. Damn, yeah. You ever say some shit like that to me, I'm shooting you in the pussy. I swear I ain't built to hear no shit like that. I'm AG and all, but that was some extra hard shit right there. Chev, you said that shit with confidence too. Gabe carried on and on, not even caring that Truth was still beating Lo's ass. Get off my daddy, this little boy that had to be about 8 or 9 years old. Came running out and jumped on Truth back, hitting him, but those little punches meant nothing to Truth because he was still working on Carlos. Well damn, somebody better get this little Freddy Krueger looking lil nigga off my dude back. Because I fight 1IL kids, I will beat the shit out of they ass. You come to me acting like you grown, I'm going to beat your little ass like you grown. Fuck that, couldn't be me, that lil nigga would have been in one of them shrubberies by now. Stacy, you better get your son, Gabe said, and I swear that was the funniest shit I ever heard. I ain't doing shit. Stacy yelled. Okay, let me stop this fight, Gabe stated, and walked over and picked the little boy up and put him in the shrubbery that was next to the door and then pulled Truth off of Lo's. We couldn't do shit but laugh. I was upset, but Gabe lifted my spirits with that move. You ever come near her, I will end your life, pussy. Find you another connect because I don't deal with bitch niggas. Truth roared. Get the fuck off my property, before I beat your ass, bitch. Come on, baby, Stacy said, trying to pull Los from the ground. But she didn't see Gia coming. She began punching the shit out of her and Tammy was kicking her. Gabe and Truth broke it up because the kids ran to the door. It was bad enough that they would have to see their parents bloodied the fuck up. I don't give a damn what I said to Carlos. Fuck him. What I said was the damn truth. Chapter 26 6 Truth OS had my ass on one. I wanted to beat his ass until that nigga stopped breathing. How you gon' come at Shanice because of the shit she said, when you got a whole damn family in the house? I wasn't expecting Shad to say what she said, but what the fuck ever. Los couldn't beat my ass, and I had already decided not to fuck with him anymore. We left New York because Shad wanted to get back home and have her locks changed. Shad, I'm going to be with you while they change the locks. I want you to come to my house and just relax for a little while. I know you said all of that shit to Los to piss him off, and you did that shit. But the part about the baby being mine, you can't fuck with a nigga like me like that. I need to know if there is any chance that the baby is mine. Because if it is, that changes the game for me and you. I said, and I meant what I told her. I know I put us in a difficult space by going in raw knowing she was married and still sleeping with that nigga. Which reminds me, I need to get my ass tested, and so does she. That nigga was too fucking messy with these bitches. I'm sorry I did that. I don't mean to confuse you, I just don't want Carlos nowhere near me or my baby. The truth is I'm not sure, and it's messed up. I should know who my child's father is. I have tried so many times to get pregnant and nothing happened. Then you come along, and I sleep with you and I end up pregnant. She cried, and I can understand her frustration. Boss, I called someone to come over and secure this house. I need you to stay here until all the locks are changed, I explained. Gotcha, I will call you when they are done, Zion replied. Sha went in the house to pack some clothes. Once she was done, we got in her car heading to my house. Gabe and Gia decided to go back to his crib and chill. When we got to my house, I went into the kitchen and got her something to drink. Come on, let me show you where you can sleep. I leaned on the wall while she opened the door closest to my room. I will sleep in this room, it's near you and I will feel comfortable being close to you, she whispered, looking down at the floor. I walked closer to her and lifted her head up so that she can look me in the eyes. When you talk to me, look me in the eyes, that's the only way I communicate, baby. I know shit between us has been fucked up. I was pissed knowing that you were married. I know what we agreed on, but I was feeling you and had plans to find you. For me it was an ego thing, and my feelings were crushed. You did something to me on that island, shit, you still doing something to me. I will let you get yourself together though, I won't rush you. Just know I want your ass in the worst way, and I will be here when you are ready. I know you going through some shit. I know you loved your husband. Just like I told you in the car, you give me your emotions and I will carry that shit for you. I kissed her on her lips. I'm going to shower, and then let you cook me some dinner, I'm starving. She smiled up at me. I got you, but I'm not cooking, we gon' see what those damn menus downstairs can do for us. I laughed, and walked down the hall to shower as well. Truth. Cher yelled out, and I turned to face her. Yeah, I replied. Thank you for everything, she stated, and walked in the room. Ang, that food was so good, I think I just found me a favorite restaurant. Sha laughed, rubbing her belly. Yeah, they have some good food over here for these rich folk. I looked at her and we both burst into laughter. I'm like, wait a minute, this big ass house, he got to be rich too. She acted as if she was confused, as if I was rich or not. It's true I have money, but I will never let that shit change who I am. Truth, right there. Oh damn, this dick is so good. I I can't get enough of you, she screamed as I pounded the hell out of her pussy. Truth. What the fuck are you doing? A voice yelled out, and I stopped mid-stroke. Lori was standing there watching me and Sha fuck. How the fuck did this bitch get in my house is the fucking question. Oh god, what the hell? Cher yelled, jumping up, throwing her shirt and shorts on. Lori, how the fuck did you get in my house? I grabbed the spare key when we left. I was going to surprise you tonight. Is this the chick from the restaurant that has the husband? Bitch, you are fucking my man. Lori screamed, attempting to run up on Chad. I stopped that shit quick. Bitch, your man? No, your man was fucking me. I had no idea he had a girl. If you run up on me again, I'm going to beat your ass, baby, or not. Chad angrily tried pushing her way towards Lori. Lori, if you touch her, I'm going to touch you. I have never been your man. We were fucking, that is it. We had an understanding, and you know it. You also know how one felt about Shanice. You need to get the fuck out of my damn house. Give me my damn keys. You know damn well I wouldn't have ever given you a key to my shit. Get the fuck out. I roared. She doesn't have to leave, I'm leaving. I got too much shit going on to be dealing with this shit, and this bitch. Sha screamed, pointing at Lori. Bye bitch, and if I see you again it's gon' be me and you. Lori stated. Try it, and see what happens to you, Cher yelled, walking up the stairs. Lori ran up on her, pulling her from behind, punching and kicking her in the back. Sha was trying to fight back and protect her stomach at the same time. I ran up on her and pushed Lori away. While I was checking on Chad, Lori left the house. But even at your last breath, I was going to find that bitch. Baby, are you alright? I asked Chad as she was screaming for dear life. Help me. I grabbed my keys off the wall and picked her up. My arm felt wet, but I kept moving. It didn't take me long to get to the hospital, and they took her in the back immediately. I called Gabe and Gia when I was on my way here. I was ready to explode. I wanted to kill everything moving in this goddamn city. Truth. Gia yelled, and came running over to me. Shanice's mom, and Gabe came in as well. What happened? Miss Des didn't want to hold anything back. I sat there and told them everything. I'm beating that bitch the fuck down. I need to know where she be at. In anger. Damn, this is. What do you need me to do, bruh? Gabe asked me. Nothing, I will deal with Lori, I told him. This is unreal, we were just here. Family of Shanice Davis. Yes, that's us, Gia spoke. You can all go back. We moved quickly to the back where they had Shad. The doctor stopped us. Doctor, how is my daughter? Her mother asked him. Miss Davis is not in the best spirits right now. She suffered a miscarriage. Oh God, no. Miss Des screamed. Gia pulled her in. Wanted to tear this hospital the fuck up. After together, we stepped in the room. Get the fuck out of my room, don't you ever come near me, bitch. It's because of you that I lost my baby. And cried. Shanice, this is not his fault. I know you are angry, but please calm down. This could have been his baby too. Gia rubbed her arm trying to calm her. I don't care, Gia, I want him out of my face. Shanice yelled, and I turned and walked out. I didn't want to upset her any more than she already was. I couldn't believe this shit was happening. I didn't want to see nobody right now. My heart was shredded into pieces. I would never hurt her or her baby. How could she ever think that? I left out of the hospital with no destination in mind. Shanice was hurting and I understood her pain, but damn, she didn't even give a nigga a second thought. Chapter 27. Gia has past few months have been crazy. Shanice is still depressed about losing her child. Carlos won't leave her alone, he is on a bunch of bullshit. Things between Gabe and I are just too good to be true. I haven't moved in with him yet, but I plan on it. He really is ready for me and Lonnie to move in. Lonnie loves it there and she already has her room. Gabe even let her decorate the way she wanted it. I finally heard from Tommy. He has been spending time with Lonnie. Tommy still been talking to me all crazy. I did mention it to Gabe and he's ready to mess him up. I believe he sees the love that Lonnie has for her father and that saves Tommy's ass every time. I needed to check on Shanice. I picked up my phone to call her. Hey Gia, what's going on? She answered on the first ring. Girl, in bed trying to get some rest. I wanted to check on you, it has been a minute since we hung out. I miss you, Shad. I'm sorry you're going through all of this. I wish there was something I could do to ease the pain for you, I said to her. I'm getting better each day. I was just so happy that I was being blessed with a chance at being a mother. Then out of nowhere it was snatched from me. I need you to talk to Gabe. I need information on this Lori chick, she replied. I heard she is in hiding. Truth has $1 million bounty on her damn head, boo. That dude has been on one since all that shit went down. He is not allowing anyone in his house. Gabe is really worried about him. I know you are angry with him, but to be honest with you, friend, he couldn't control a crazy bitch that stole his house key. I know you wanted to blame someone, but it wasn't his fault. She wasn't his girl, she was someone he fucked. I'm just being real with you, you were a threat to her, so she tried to protect her meal ticket with Truth. She knew exactly what she was doing, she knew you were pregnant. Think about what I said, Shad, you don't have to do it now, but I believe he deserves an apology, I expressed to her. I know my friend was hurting, I just wanted her to understand what was going on with Truth as well. I can't believe he has $1 million out on her. Was I that bad to him? She asked. It's understandable that you were going through the motions, friend, but you were a little harsh on him, I stated. It's just so hard for me, all the shit that Los did to me is just unreal. I still can't believe that we were never married. Dealing with that and then losing my baby, I was at my breaking point. My heart was destroyed. Hell, it still is. It's hard to get out of bed some days, but I know I have to keep pushing. I never thought about truth going through what I was going through, Shay responded. You had a little more on your plate, but yeah, he was. You will be fine, you will find real love, and have all the babies your heart desires, I promise you that. I will call you later and check on you. I love you, I stated, and ended the call. I'm going to continue to pray for my best friend. She deserves all the happiness in the world. My doorbell was ringing, so I dragged myself out of bed to go answer the door. Lonnie was with my mother, so it was just me home, and it was so damn peaceful. Damn. I was hoping that he wouldn't come by here anymore. Where is my daughter? Tommy barged through the door asking for Lonnie. She is with my mom. What's the problem? I asked because he seemed a little off. You are the problem, bitch. I wanted you. I was ready to settle down and be a family with you. We had history together, we have a daughter together, and all she talks about is that pussy ass nigga. I told you to keep her away from him, he yelled. Tommy, I'm tired of hearing this shit. I have moved on just like you did. If I'm in a relationship, and it's serious, of course I'm going to introduce my man to my child. I guess while we are sitting here talking, I might as well tell you that Lonnie and I are moving in with Gabe, I stated, and he moved quickly, grabbing me by my throat, pushing me into the wall. Bitch, the day you step foot in that house with him will be the day he dies. He better watch his back, he roared, and I started swinging on his ass. Who the fuck you think you are, nigga? You put your hands on me, fuck you. I began hitting him all in his shit. I have never had a man put his hands on me in a negative way, and that shit won't start today. You heard what the fuck I said? I will take Lonnie from your ass too, Tommy said, and walked to the door. My daughter will never live with you, like they going to give her to your ass, a street dude. The trucking company is a front, you transport guns and drugs, idiot. I yelled, and he shook his head and left. I know what Gabe does, but fuck that, I wanted to piss his ass off. How you gon' come in here and threaten to take my child? I will never allow that to happen. Besides, Lonnie would have a fit if she had to stay with her dad. She loved him for sure, but she wouldn't stay with him. I needed to talk to Gabe about what just happened, and I know he was going to explode. Chapter 28, Gabe Ruth has gone off the deep end.
Y'all gave y'all four. Um, I gave y'all four extra chapters. Um, Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will get back with you guys later. Have a great one. I still got a lot of stuff to do to make this successful, and I'm slowly getting it done. Just